I've tried to record this many times. I was gonna say too many times, but I'm gonna keep going until I finally say what I mean to say. So welcome to this channel. If you haven't been here before, I am thrilled that somehow the algorithm dropped you off here. If you're wondering if I always interrupt my videos like this to speak, the answer is no, I don't. Just when it's necessary. And it's my channel, so I get to determine that. If you have been a subscriber and you've been with me through all these years and have watched the channel slowly but surely grow into a larger audience, then you've probably noticed that since my EP release at the beginning of May, it's been pretty silent and I have been absent. Like, I haven't been uploading covers or my own songs or poetry or interviews or vlogs and things like that. And that's been really intentional. However, my concern would be with the audience that I do have here, that could be misconstrued. And if there were only if there was a small amount of us here that I could reach out to you personally, or just trust that you knew from our personal interactions where I stood on things, then I might not invest energy in communicating this on this platform. I would just redirect it towards things that would seem more effective and intentional. But I do feel responsibility on this channel. One, I've put a lot of time and energy into trying to build this audience, and in that I've asked you to show up to this channel and engage me, not just as a musician but as a person. I've brought you into my family. Like, literally, I've brought you into the home and interviewed my family members, and we've sang, we've prayed, we've lamented and cried. You've seen homes that I grew up in, different rentals with that guava jelly thing. Like, if you're on my YouTube channel for any amount of time, it's gotten pretty personal. And to me, it would be at the very least odd if you didn't know this personal part about me. Like, I just don't want there to be any mystery around it. I don't think that you need to know everything that I think about every topic, because we will have differences. Duh. There's no way for everyone to be on the same page all the time. And if you think so, oy, good luck to you. So I don't believe that, and I don't think that my opinion on everything is the best informed. I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm trying to change my mind as I stumble upon, or as I seek out better sources of information. But then there are those things, there are those like non-fringe things, those definitive things that if you don't know them about yourself or your people, it's unnerving. Like, it's kind of deal breaker things. Not deal breaker like my love would be cut off if someone was on the same page as me, but it would really set up some warning signs and caution of like, we have work to do individually and collectively. So, excuse me, I got a burp. I wanted to interrupt this video to communicate that silence and absence was time for me to redirect my energy towards the people in my life, in my community, who were personally affected in a really traumatic way by the murder of George Floyd and all the names before him. And even since then, all the names. My energy has been going towards learning, working on myself, connecting with my family, and then the extended tiers of family, and to figure out who must I grow to be as a daughter, as a sister, as a partner, as a businesswoman, as a musician, as a teacher, former teacher, community member, friend, to promote anti-racist work. Like, what do I need to do in me to to promote anti-racist work, and what do I need to be in my community? So I needed, personally, one less platform to just to denoise up, to really focus, like, how. And I haven't figured it out. But I do want to clarify that all Black lives matter. And I know some of you first found me because we connected on matters of faith. And I have my ear to the ground and I'm watching, and I know that some of you right now will write that off. And that makes me so sad. Because I really think that when you jump quickly to I don't agree, if you sat with it long enough, if you read a little bit more from differing voices, if you listened a little bit more to differing voices, that you might figure out that maybe your I don't agree is maybe an I don't understand. And we can change that if you don't understand. That's changeable. That's turnable, fixable. And I invite you to that. I'm going to include some links that have been helpful for me in the way I'm doing my own personal work, how I'm preparing to show up for friends, family members, myself, my community, former students. And I'm not the first person to offer these resources. If you are online, there are so many, and hopefully you're vetting some of them so you're not going down a weird wormhole, but there's so many resources now. But I'm just going to offer a few too, that if you haven't started, I don't know what's getting in the way, whether it's fear, anger, doubt, anxiety, whatever the case. I guess I'm begging you to pause, take a breath, and dig in. And when it hurts or it's scary, not to stop. You will indeed survive, and that discomfort is an intense form of what we've all been told our whole life is learning. Like learning anything, any sort of growth comes with the discomfort and pains. And this anti-racist work that we are seeing more and more resources to, or just it's louder. It's always been there, but it's louder now. In my opinion, it's human development. So those who have been like, well, that's not for me. Like, I don't need it, or I don't agree with it. I'm like, this is just, in my opinion, human development. This is like the work that humans, when they are brought into this world, that they agree to just by sucking up air. So if you've inhaled today, this anti-racist work is for you. And it's for me. And it's for you. And it's for me. I really hope that you're getting into it, and I will continue to do so. Probably should have made its own video for this, but kind of wanted this to be at the start of this song. Or maybe I'll just let this be its own video. No, I think I'm going to put it at the beginning of the song. I don't know. I'm actually not sure if I'm going to put this at the beginning of the song. I don't know. I've just decided that maybe I'm just going to make this its own video. It's definitely long enough to be its own video. Okay. Take care of each other. Thank you for sticking around.